Hey there, hope you're doing well. I'm gonna try to keep this video pretty short. I think it is pretty short. Hopefully I don't ramble on for too long, but in this video I'm just gonna be showing you how to print money without spending a dollar on ads. Thanks for watching this video, really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna be going over how you can do that while also showcasing the issue with viral videos and sales. So what's the issue with viral videos and sales? Well, there's a lot of things to it really. Um, what sometimes you get viral videos and they don't generate a sale, and why is that? Well, there's several reasons as to why that is, and you know that can be you know there's so many reasons that I'm going to list later in this video, but um one way of fixing this and is following each of these things that I go over, and a lot of it is about you know why you can, I guess, in a way, well, you know what? I'm just gonna scratch that. What I was gonna say, fixing this can pretty much promise you sales, and without needing to spend money on ads. How do you do this? Well, you leverage short form content and UGC organically on TikTok and Instagram. So I guess without further ado, we can get started. I literally wasted like a minute, like doing this intro, and I already messed it up. Which is great. Let's just get started. So number one is the product itself. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, the product sometimes just isn't meant to be on TikTok. Maybe it's too expensive, although that's kind of not always, something that is that important. The price isn't too important. Um, Maybe there's just some products that are just not fit for TikTok and not fit to make sales, and that's fine. However, that doesn't mean that your product is bad for the platform. Product market fit is obviously key. So but you should never blame the product itself for not doing well, because why would you be selling it otherwise? Why make a brand out of it? So you pretty much want to consider the product itself, but at the same time want to focus on how you can be showcasing it better in your videos. And contextualization is the second one. So what do I mean by this? Well, you want to make sure that the videos portray your product with intention to purchase it instead of showcasing it in a way where it's more of a skit than a sales asset. And yes, you do want to make. It's not to say that you shouldn't make skits, because yes, you should, because they are entertaining. They could do stuff, and they could even prompt people to do sales. But you should never make it in a way where it's not like you're not incentivizing them to buy it. Instead, you're just doing something goofy. You're making a silly video just cause. You should always have intent to have the people buy your products every time you make a video. So don't make silly videos that don't do anything without generating a sale. And you can be gimmicky, but you must be very calculated with it, and you must understand what works and what doesn't work for your brand. That's kind of why I advocate for testing out different types of creatives and videos. That way, again, you can see which ones work and which ones don't. And this leads to my next one, which is CTAs. Like kind of goes in hand with the second one, because if you're making a video that is silly, but you don't have a call to action, that's a perfect example of why your videos aren't doing well. Because one, you're having a video that doesn't even relate to what you sell at all, and two, you're not even incentivizing people to buy your products. So if you do both, you're obviously going to make some sales, and you're going to have people go to your website and check out your stuff. So I go over this time and time again, but you must have these in your videos, otherwise there's pretty much no way you can get sales. Even if it's as subtle as click the link in your bio, or use code X whatever to get 15% off, right? You're basically asking them to click the link to buy the product. So that's pretty much what you want to consider in CTAs. And I go over this too much. That's just why it's pretty short. So you can check out my other videos if you like them. Bam, there's a call to action right there. You like that? But yeah, check out those videos where I go over that. So be sure to check that out. So this one is pretty much self-explanatory, but again, people still miss this for some reason. I don't know how they do it. Um, they they do not have a low quality video, and well, they have a low quality video. You know, some people that do like continue to do this have a low quality video, have a weird setting in the video, or they have sus aspects to the video. And what do I mean by sus aspects? Well, like I said, the setting. If you're like recording this in like a dark room, or like a unless like it's like a glow in the dark light or something where like it's light, right? Unless it's something like that, obviously the setting matters. and you don't want to be recording it in like the back of a warehouse or in a basement or in a creepy basement, and then like maybe like your foot, your ugly ass foot is in the way, or something of that nature. Something weird is in the background that has nothing to do with the video. It's completely distracting. If you don't have a video that's good and well made, and also just doesn't relate to your product at all or your service, no one's going to take it seriously. No one's going to take your brand seriously, and people are just going to think you're another scam or something like that. So optics is very key in this nature. So do not have a weird video. Just make sure that your videos are clean, well made, and highly engaging. That's pretty much it. Do not fall for this trap of recording a very sus video and you don't get any sales, and then you wonder why people don't take your brand seriously. Fifth is your landing page slash website. This one is pretty important. And I know, like I say sometimes website isn't important, but it is when you are funneling people into your website, because obviously you don't want to be seen as a scam. You don't want to be seen as like a weird um, website or brand. No one's gonna buy your products if they think your website looks weird or scammy. So make sure that your website looks good and you know opted to how your brand looks like, right? So this is where your website and landing page has to look good. Like I said with optics, it has to look good. So it must, and I mentioned this already, but you must have it representative of the way that you market your products and your brand. So if it doesn't look good, no one's gonna buy, right? If you have a weird looking website, no one is gonna buy because they think you're gonna be a scammer. They think the shipping might be too long, blah blah blah. Do not have a weird looking website. Like that's the one and it's not to say that you should spend a whole week on a website, but it's to say that you should at least have one that's clean. You should at least have one that's straightforward, has a good landing page, etc. You don't have to be super fancy, but you need to have it at least be clean and not look sus. So, and the sixth one, that one's kind of like a weird one, but you may not get the right audience for your views because you might have a different audience or demographic in your videos. It's not targeting, it's just another way of people having people from other countries watch your videos or having a different audience relative to your brand. Sometimes it could be random because the algorithm just does that. However, utilizing the other five can definitely help get sales. And even if, let's say, that doesn't happen, even let's say you did have the other five and that still happens, there's times where you literally can't do anything about that. It sucks, but again, you can get around it, and it's also super rare, so you don't really have to worry about that. But at the same time, keep that in the back of your head. But despite that, you don't need to worry that much. It's not something that, it's going to make or break you. But again, it could suck and it could, drastically affect, that video and, the sales. But despite that, again, like I said, it's rare. It doesn't really happen that much. But at the same time, you want to be wary of these things. So, I want to end the video on a high note. So remember this. Um, the millions of views that you could be getting could be thousands and should be thousands of dollars being yours for the taking. If not, there's an issue, and it's likely that it's one of the issues that I mentioned in this video. So all that's in your hands. So what are you waiting for, right? What's stopping you from doing this? What's stopping you from taking action to take your brand to the next level and leverage short form content? So pretty much that's going to be it for this video. Once again, I go on for a large amount of time talking about this, but again, I really want to get a lot of value to you so that you can understand and implement these things for yourself. So I'm going to end this video again here, pretty short. Well, not really that short, but I wanted to end it here. I don't want to keep living on for too long. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.